It's May 4th, venturehike.com. This is Brian Ball. Today's lesson on our walk was interesting. One of the participants in the walk was rehashing something that had happened to them, and it's gone on for a few days now. And so I kind of discussed it in a way that I thought, you know what, at this point, this person is just arguing with reality of what's really there. And so what happened was he did something that he didn't like the result for. And his expectations were unmet, basically, by another person, and he thought it should have worked out differently. And so the takeaway I got today was how could he over respond while at the same time getting the lesson from what happened. So, in everything in life you hear that there's some sort of perfection, and that everything in life there's something perfect, and we can ask the question, what in life is perfect about what I'm learning right now, what I'm experiencing? And of course, sometimes you break a leg or you get in an accident, and it's really hard to ask yourself that question and find it immediately. But, down the road you might have really learned a lesson. And so the faster we can get to that, the better. So the question is, what's perfect about this, and how can I over-respond to it so that it never happens again? So in this case, he could have set his expectations in writing, got an agreement, and the person would have had to either break the agreement or fulfill the contract and then move on from there. But by going in and setting up expectations that were unmet, he really set himself up for disappointment, and he's kind of dealing with that now. So the lesson today is look for perfection in everything, and it's kind of a Pollyanna type of a thought, but it's real. And so you have to kind of say, what's perfect about what I'm learning? And how can I apply this to the rest of my life? And how can I over-respond so that I don't have to deal with this ever again? That's the lesson for today. That's venturehike.com, May 4th.